every month to Uncle Sam. Stop losing $200 to $600 per month to taxes and make some extra money from home with myEcon. It's going down, y'all. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my live? Are we live? There we go. What's going on? Do me a favor, type in the chat where you're from. Let me know what city you're tuning in from, man. Are you serious about making some extra money? I guess we'll start there. Are you serious about making some extra money? Are you serious about not losing money? Right? So let me see here. I actually want to go out to YouTube so I can get your feedback on YouTube as well. So type in the chat where you're from, man. What city are you tuning in from? Are you sick and tired of losing money to Uncle Sam? All right. We know that a lot of people got paid yesterday. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Let me make sure. Mic check, mic check. Can everybody hear me okay? YouTube looks like it's flaking out just a little bit, but I think it's going to catch up to speed here in a second. Can everybody hear me okay? Are we good? Do me a favor, you're checking this out on YouTube. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay. Hey, Coach, Future Leaders LLC stopping by. Okay, thumbs up over there, meaning you can hear me okay. Go ahead and type in the chat where you're from, man. YouTube, can you do me a favor? Let me know if you can hear me. I know I got my computer muted, but my microphone on my camera should still work. Can somebody type a 1 in the chat on YouTube? Chad says yes, can hear me just fine. Well, you guys know the price of admission is to go ahead and hit the share button. I'm going to show you real quickly, man, why you need a home-based business in your life if you're tired of paying too much money in taxes. If you are one of those people who say, Cortez, I know Uncle Sam is eating me up. I looked at my check stub yesterday and they took 200, they took 150, they took 300, and you're okay with that because you like a nice refund, this ain't for you. Lavando, what's going on? Right across the bridge in East St. Okay, I'm St. Louis here. Go ahead and type in the chat where you're from. Stephen Allen says, Dr. Cortez. What's up, Steve? Type in the chat where you're from, man. I'm guessing you guys can hear me okay on YouTube. Maybe you can't. Maybe that's why you haven't typed the 1 on YouTube. YouTube, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Somebody please type a 1 in the chat. I guess I can. I'm guessing you guys can. Oh, okay. It's coming through on YouTube because I just checked it myself. Orlando, Steve. All right, so here's the deal, man. If you're going to build generational wealth, which I'm assuming that's the goal, and I assume that's everybody's goal because that's my goal. I'm here to build generational wealth. If you're here to learn how to build generational wealth, comment generational wealth if that's important to you. No, comment legacy if that's important to you. Comment legacy if that's important to you. Because there's some reasons, some things, some obstacles that you absolutely have to overcome if you're going to build a legacy. But if that's not important to you, I have to politely ask you to go ahead and just exit the stream. Because I want to show how you can make an extra $120,000 working from home and save a ton of money on taxes. Yeah, I didn't stutter. You heard that right. I'm going to show you how to make an extra $120,000 working from home and minimize your taxes and get out of debt and learn what to do with that money. But you got to stick around to the end. Ralph Moore says 1 so he can hear me okay on YouTube. All right, good. Type legacy in the chat if building and leaving a legacy is important to you. Because if it is, here's what you got to understand. There's 4 things that's going to stop you from building that legacy. Number 1, inflation. The cost of living is going up all the time. Raises on the job are not keeping up with inflation, period. There's no other way to say it. The raises on your job are not keeping up with inflation, right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is taxes. We're going to talk about some things that you can do to alleviate or minimize some of your tax burden, right? The third thing that you have to deal with is debt. Because the cost of living is always going up, because you're overtaxed, then you go get into debt. And society programs you to go get into debt as well. How do I know society programs you to get into debt? Because most people have debt and don't even realize they're in debt. Cortez, who's got debt and don't realize they're in debt? I do this for a living, man. I do this full time. This is how I feed my family. I talk to people about debt and they say, oh, I'm good. I don't have no debt. And I say, but you got a car note. And they're like, oh, yeah, I got a car note. And I'm like, okay, but you said you didn't have no debt. Oh, well, yeah. I want to think about the car note. Got a student loan? Oh, yeah. I pay $75 a month to my student loan. I thought you said you didn't have no debt. I wasn't thinking about student loan, right? See, we're so socially conditioned that we don't even realize what debt is doing to us. Because we have come to a place, and I think this is where bankers want us to just feel like we're just going to die in debt. Do me a favor. If you have not already shared the stream, hit the share button. If you're already part of our organization, when you hit the share button, I want you to copy the link. Then jump off the stream real quick, post the link on your timeline, and give your people on your timeline a call to action. Tell them to connect with you if they like anything that I hear. Does that make sense for the people who are already part of the network? Don't just share it. I want you to copy the link, because when you post the link, you can then tell them, hey, if you like what Coach Cortez is talking about, inbox me when it's over. Then they know who to reach out to. Now, I'm going to tell them to do that anyway, but just so you know, that's just a little tip, a marketing tip for those who are already part of our network. So you got to deal with debt, right? And the fourth thing you got to deal with is a low financial IQ. People are where they are financially, not because they don't have the desire to build wealth, not because they're not hardworking people, not because they don't have decent income on their jobs. They're where they are financially solely because of their financial education. They just don't know any better. Now, if I can teach you how to overcome those 4 challenges, how much would you be willing to pay for that? If I could teach you how to overcome those 4 challenges and start building a legacy for your family that you want, how much would you pay for monthly? How much would you pay for that monthly to get ongoing education and mentorship for someone who's going to teach you how to overcome those 4 challenges and help you build generational wealth? Because we've got to know that in order for us to make some changes that we need in our finances, it's going to cost us. A lot of times we're looking for free information, and there's nothing wrong with free if you're going to act on it. A lot of people are not acting on it. But if you get with a coach or a mentor, then they can help motivate you, encourage you, guide you, pull you, push you, prod you on into, hold you accountable for doing the things that you need to do to transition, right? To grow, right? So if someone could show you how to overcome those 4 challenges and start building generational wealth and make some extra money from home while you're doing that, what would that, how much value would that be in your life at this point? Anybody willing to say how much they pay for that on a monthly basis? I know you like, Cortez, it's a trick. If I tell you how much I'm going to pay for it, then that's what you're going to charge me. Right? That's not it at all. Really, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to unlock your mind to the idea that if you want growth to take place in your life, you're going to have to invest in your life. If you value yourself, you're going to have to invest in yourself. That's really what I'm trying to do, right? That's really what I'm trying to do. All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. Towards the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you how to make an extra $120,000 working from home if you choose to. Now, let me give you my disclaimer. We're going to talk about some taxes. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a tax preparer. I'm not a registered agent, any of that stuff. I just, as an entrepreneur, I know how important it is for me to know the tax code. So I'm going to share some of that, what I know and the things that I apply with me. But check with your licensed professional to do that. I'm going to put some numbers up on this board, and I'm going to talk to you about how we make money, right? But I can in no shape or form guarantee that you're going to make any money if you decide to join this program. I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know your habits. I don't know how driven you are. I cannot guarantee you what you can make with this program. I can only show you the possibilities, right? Does that make sense? I can't guarantee you anything, but I can show you the possibilities. And if you're willing to hustle, if you're willing to grind, you're willing to put forth the effort, if you're coachable, you're teachable, you're not afraid to talk to people, I can show you the possibilities. Everybody type in the chat, that's fair. If you feel that's fair, because I try to be fair and I try to be non-partial, even though I'm a part of this program, I try to just lay the facts out as clearly and as plainly as possible. So everybody say that's fair, that I gave you my disclaimer. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not an enrolled agent. I can't give you tax advice. I'm going to show some numbers on this board, but I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to do this. What I can guarantee is that it's possible, but you have to determine whether or not it's something that you can do yourself. Okay, so everybody says that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, I try to lay out the facts as non-biased as humanly possible. All right, so got my disclaimer out the way. So I'm gonna erase that for a second. So how do you do this, Cortez? Where are you getting this information? About 3 years ago, I partnered with a company called myEcon. myEcon is short for My Economy, because what they teach is they teach you how to focus on your economy. And if you're focused on your economy, it really doesn't matter what the US economy is doing. It doesn't matter what the global economy is doing. It doesn't matter what your local city or state economy is doing. When you focus on your economy, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. So that's what we teach people how to focus on. Now, in order for you to change your tax situation, you need a home-based business. If you don't have a home-based business as part of your wealth building portfolio, you're literally leaving money on the table. Do me a huge favor. Hit the share button for me, right? Hit the share button for me. There's a lot of people on your timeline need to hear this. And guess what? If you hit the share button and they want more information and they come back to you and you decide to partner with us, I'll show you how you can transition that into making some income. Cool? So hit the share button for me. And let other people know that they don't have to keep losing $200 to $600 a month to Uncle Sam if they so choose, right? So myEcon is the name of the company. myEcon is in what's called the network marketing industry. We're a direct sales company. If you do not like network marketing, I totally understand. This is the no judgment zone. You can exit the stream right now. Some people just really can't stand network marketing, and I get it. Those same people really can't stand their job either, but their job is providing a certain benefit. Network marketing can provide you a certain benefit if you understand how to leverage a home-based business. And I'm going to show you that today. And it's going to put $200 to $600 per month back in your pocket if you would just listen with an open mind. Is that cool? So with myEcon, to get started, I like to do this right up front, so that if I hate to waste time, and time is our most precious asset that we have. The last thing I ever want to do is waste your time, and I definitely don't want to waste any of my time. So I like to put what it costs right up front. So if you're saying, hey, this is already out of my league, it's already out of my budget, I don't like monthly subscription type stuff, then I don't waste your time, right? So it'll cost $70 for you to get started, and anywhere from $35 to $50 per month to run your home-based business, right? So those are two big elephants that I like to address up front. A, it's network marketing. It's a home-based business. You might call it a pyramid scheme. You might call it a scam. You might call it direct sales, MLM. Yeah, if that's how you feel, I get it. Don't want to waste your time. Put that out right up front, so you can exit the stream if you have an issue with that. There is a fee to get started. It's $70, and anywhere from $35 to $50 per month to run and maintain your business, right? I'm going to show you what all that stuff includes, but again, I don't want to waste nobody's time, man. So if you can't commit to a monthly fee, if you don't like network marketing, direct sales, you feel you can't sell, all that, I get it. But you might want to stick around, because even if you cannot sell, even if you cannot recruit, I can still help you build multi-generational wealth, right? Let me do a poll real quick. Who's here? Put can't sell. If you're uncomfortable selling products and you've tried network marketing, if don't like selling, put I don't like selling in the comments, and that's okay. If you can't recruit, you don't like making money off people, you don't want you hate that part about network marketing, put that in the chat. That's okay, because I'm going to show you how you build multi-generational wealth, whether you can sell a product or recruit or not. Now, if you're willing to learn how to recruit, learn how to sell products, I'm going to show you how you can make up to 120 grand in the next 18 months working from home part-time. Is everybody following me? So here's the deal, because I know somebody's going to jump on the stream and they're going to say, man, that's a pyramid scheme. It's network marketing. Yes, we don't hide that, right? And there's a fee to start. It's $70, $35 to $50 per month to run your business, right? So here's what we do. First thing you got to understand is how you make your money in America determines how you're taxed in America. If you make your money with a W-2, AKA a job, you're going to be taxed anywhere from 28 to 33%. And here's what you're saying when you work a job only. What you're saying is, I'm going to go to work first, I'm going to pay taxes second, and then I'm going to try to live off what's left. I'm going to go to work first, I'm going to pay taxes second, then I'm going to try to live off what's left, right? Or you can make your money with a 1099, AKA a business, and you're going to be taxed anywhere from 18 to 23%. But here's the main difference when you make money as a 1099. Your business is going to work first. Your business gets to spend money second. Then it pays taxes on what's left. Now, I don't know if you understand the real ramifications of that, but that's worth $70, that statement alone. On your job, you do the work first. Uncle Sam gets paid. You pay taxes second. Then you try to live a gross lifestyle based on your net income. That math just don't add up, y'all. You're trying to live a gross income based on your net income. The math doesn't work, right? But when you make money as a 1099, you're taxed a little bit less, and your business gets to work first. Then your business pays, your business gets to spend, and then your business pays taxes on what's left over. And then ultimately, you can make your money with money as an investor, and then you're taxed less than 15%. Right? How you make your money in America determines how you're taxed in America. So why, Cortez, should I have a home-based business? How does that affect my taxes? How is that going to put $200 to $600 per month in my pocket? It seems like what you're telling me is I'm going to be out of $50 per month to run this little home-based business. That is correct. There is a monthly subscription fee to our income shifting membership. Income shifting is what we're going to be talking about primarily today. So how does this help bring extra money back into my household? It's simple. Our first strategy is called cash flow management. You guys all heard it said before, it's not what you make, it's what you keep, right? Everybody heard that said, it's not what you make, it's what you keep, right? But it's not only that, it's what you do with what you keep. So when you start a home-based business with myEcon, you're going to be able to adjust your W-4 on your job. That's the form that you filled out, and it tells your employer how much money to keep out of your paycheck for taxes. The IRS says 80% of the people fill that out incorrectly. Then, because they don't have a business, they can't even fill out the second and the third page, right? Because you guys know it went from 2 pages to 4 pages. People were confused when it was just 2 pages. Now it's 4 pages. So imagine what's about to happen with people when it comes to this form. It's about to get ridiculous. But when you start a home-based business with myEcon, now you can adjust your W-4. That's going to increase your take-home pay $200 to $600 per month, right? So first step is what? Minimize taxes. Now, again, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. And then on top of that, it's not what you keep, it's what you do with what you keep. So I started a home-based business. Now I get to keep an extra $200 to $600 per month. But what am I going to do with that? I'm going to take this tax savings and I'm going to use it to eliminate debt. Folks, got to get yourself out of debt, man. And I know you've been trying really hard to do that. You've been trying to work some extra hours on the job. You've been picking up side hustles. You may even have a part-time job. But the reason you're still not having the money to put a dent into your debt is because of taxes. So start a home-based business, small investment of $70, $50 a month, run your business efficiently. Now you bring an extra $200 to $600 a month back into your household. Yeah, you got to give some of that up to run your business. But if I bring an extra $300 home and I have to pay $50 a month for my business, I'm still $250 positive every month. Some people miss that. All they can see is this as a bill because they pay so many bills. Every time money is going out, that's all they see. They don't see investment. So invest $50 a month to get an extra $200 to $600. I take this money and I use it to eliminate my debt. This is all about cash flow management. While I'm eliminating my debt, I might as well minimize my expenses too. Where is money bleeding away from you that you don't even realize it? I was paying for subscriptions to some stuff that I couldn't even log into. And I was paying $100 a month, 20 here, 10 there, $9.99 here, $7.99 there, total $100 a month. I wasn't even using that stuff. So minimize your expenses, right? Then as part of our income shifting membership, we have what's called the Smart Money Kit. Smart Money Kit, and that is credit repair, right? That's worth $70 alone, the credit repair system, right? Why do you put this under cash flow management though, Cortez? Because again, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. And then it's more about what you do with what you keep. So if we can fix your credit and refinance your car loan, for instance, your car payment goes from $500 a month to $300 a month. You just increase your cash flow by $200. Now, again, you kept $200, but what's important is, what do you do with the $200? You use it to continue to eliminate your debt. So if I had a car note of $500, fix my credit and reduce that thing to $300, you know what I'll do? I will pay them the $300 every month. And after that payment goes through, I will turn around and send them the other $200 directly to the principal and pay that thing off faster. Because debt is killing us, literally and figuratively. What do you mean literally? Think about it. All disease comes from stress. A large portion of stress comes from your financial situation, right? So heart attack, stroke, diabetes, your money situation crazy, so you're eating and trying to deal with that through comfort foods. So now your body is all out. Yeah, debt is killing us, man. But you can't do anything about it unless you first fix your tax situation. So start a home-based business, minimize your taxes through the adjustment of the W-4 form. Take your tax savings to eliminate debt. You start putting an extra $200, $300 directly on your principal, that debt disappears really fast. Minimize your expenses. Comb through your budget, see where your money is getting away from you. Then make sure that you use our credit repair system to get your credit right. In case you do have to borrow money, you borrow it at the lowest terms that are favorable for you. So that is strategy number one, cash flow management. Anybody agree that that's worth $70 to learn how to start doing that? Because I want to earn your $70. I want to earn your $70. Who agrees that, hey, just teaching me that part right there, Cortez, will transform my life? I will invest $70 and $50 a month just to learn that. You're going to hold my hand, walk me through this system, coach me and guide me along the way. Anybody willing to admit that for a credit education program, a home-based business that teaches me how to minimize my taxes, gets me out of debt, and fixes my credit, I will pay $70 to start a program like that and $50 per month? Has I earned $70, or do I need to keep working? Let's be honest. Did I earn $70, or do I need to keep working? Oh, now y'all don't want to talk to me. Y'all don't want to talk to me? All right, let me see. Maybe it's my tablet. Let me reset my tablet. All right. All right, so nobody said I earned $70 yet. Okay, let's take it one step further, right? How do I take it to another level? I can't see your comments on there. Nobody's commenting on YouTube, so let me see if I can get your comments on Facebook real quick on my laptop. I'm just trying to see something, man. I'm just trying to see something, right? No, nobody says y'all don't agree that I've earned that $70 yet. All right, it's cool. I'm gonna keep working for it, man. I believe this is invaluable, but you want me to work hard for my money? I got no problem with that. All right, so I just want to make sure I can see your comments. All right, there we go. All right, so I think your comments are going to come up here in a second. All right, so that's the deal. Now, what's another way having a home-based business can fix my financial situation? Here's the other way, right? It's $70 one time or monthly. It's $70 to start, and then less than $50 per month to maintain the membership. So that was, Hemo said, it's $70 to start, then less than $50 a month for the membership. $35 to $50 per month to run your business efficiently, right? Most pay over $100 to have someone else do it. Yeah, I agree, Angel. All right, so let's go ahead through. Now, this is cash flow management. We're talking about the #1 way to save money from your taxes. Here's the other way. How many of you guys got a cell phone bill? How many of you guys got an internet bill? How many of you guys pay utilities at the house? You got vehicles, right? You do a little travel every year. Even if it's just cross town, interstate, you're still doing a little traveling every year. And some of you guys even got some little people running around your house that call you mama and daddy, right? We're talking about saving money from taxes. And having a home-based business does that, whether you can sell a product or recruit. Just having a business and making an attempt to make that business work get you access to all of these tax write-offs. Does that make sense? Hemel says that makes sense. All right, so I just want to make sure we're making sense, man. All right, and if you just jumped on, go ahead and share the stream for me. I promise somebody is praying for a financial solution right now. They're praying for a financial solution, and we got it. And you guys, you can't not share this information, man. Somebody is looking for this. It says they pay someone else, making them richer. But yeah, absolutely, Kim. All right. You got all of these bills that you're going to pay, whether you got a home-based business or not. You guys agree, yes or yes? I don't have a home-based business. I'm going to pay my cell phone, internet, utilities, put gas in my car, put miles on my car, go travel, visit family, take care of my kids, whether I have a business or not. What's the difference, Cortez? Why you keep screaming that I should have a business? Because when I have a business, all of this stuff becomes either fully or partially tax deductible. You guys don't, all of this stuff that I'm spending money on every month, because I have a business that I run from my home, now it becomes tax deductible, right? Here's the deal. You guys are watching me stream this with my cell phone. So you agree I'm using my cell phone for business. Now, when I leave today, my wife is probably going to call me. So that means that I use my cell phone for business and I use it for personal. Well, the IRS says anything that you own and you use it for your business and you use it personal, you can still write a portion of that bill off. So my cell phone is used about 85% of the time for business. So 85% of my cell phone bill is a tax write-off. I'm at home. I'm using my Wi-Fi connection, my internet, to stream this on my tablet, on my cell phone, my laptop. I got all these devices going, right? Well, guess what? I use my internet service about 80% of the time for business. 20% of the time, I might stream a little TV with my Fire Stick. My kids might be online doing some research for homework, but 80% of the time I'm using internet is for business. So I get to write off 80% of my internet bill. What about my utilities? I mean, that's duh. I got a light on in my living room. My laptop is plugged up. So yeah, I'm using electricity that I pay for monthly. Some of that electricity is used to run my home-based business. So a part of my electric bill is a tax write-off, right? What about my vehicles? Just went and got new tires on the car, got the oil changed up, probably just got some brakes put on it, about to drive it down to Dallas. And guess what? I'm meeting some of my teammates in Dallas to do some training and continue to grow my business. That trip is going to be a tax write-off, right? So it says, they say using all expenses for home-based businesses for write-off gets you on top of the audit list. Is that true? That is not true. But let me help you understand what an audit is. An audit is a review. The IRS on purpose, and a lot of companies on purpose that have other agendas, have made us fear that word. But a audit is just a review. So when I go to Texas and I put that down as my tax write-off, if I get audited, the IRS is going to come back and say, hey, Financial Health Mentor LLC, you took a trip and you said it was business. How can you prove that it's business? Hey, I had a business meeting and presentation. Here's my sign-in sheet with all the guests that showed up, right? I also streamed that meeting online. So here's a copy of the video of me streaming that meeting online. I also drove this many miles to get there. Here's a documentation of my mile loggage before I took the trip and when I got back, and you'll see that many miles. So an audit is just a review. And people are saying that as if that's a bad thing. The IRS requires 3 things for you to take these write-offs. You have to work your business on a regular basis. You have to work your business in an attempt to make a profit. Keyword attempt, underline it 2 times, circle it. Attempt, you have to make an attempt. I'm making an attempt to make a profit in my business right now. Make an attempt, and you have to keep good records. We give you record-keeping software to make this easy for you. Yeah. So keep all receipts. Yeah, I keep records for everything that I spend, and I'm going to claim on my tax return. I keep a receipt. I log it in my phone with the application that comes with your income shifting membership, take a picture of the receipt, take my mileage. All of that stuff is done on the fly. So I keep immaculate records. So if I do get audited, it's just a review. Cortez, show me this transaction. How did this relate to your business? Here's my receipt. Here's what I was doing. Here's who I was with. Here's how that relates to my business. Oh, I get it. Makes sense. Cool. We just wanted to see that. Does that make sense? So you create a tax deductible lifestyle when you have a home-based business. Now, you can do this with any business. It doesn't have to be this partnership with myEcon. But this partnership with myEcon is going to teach you how to do all this stuff properly. We're going to give you the tools and the resources to make sure that you do it. Does that make sense? You can do this with Mary Kay. You can do this with Amway. You can do this with selling jewelry, paparazzi. You can do this with selling life insurance. It don't matter what you do. Those three things here are required. Good records, work your business to make a profit, and work your business regularly. No matter what the business is, if you're using part of your home to conduct that business as the base of your operation, then it's a tax write-off, right? So that's how this whole thing works. Now, if you didn't catch it, I just showed you. Now, we ain't even gonna talk about kids, but if you pay your kids to work in your business instead of giving them an allowance, then all of the stuff that you're spending money on your kids, now that becomes a tax write-off. So my son just finished up his high school basketball season. He's getting ready to go into club basketball. It's going to cost me anywhere from $500 to $2,500 this season for him to play club basketball when you add the travel and all that stuff. Well, I put him to work in my business, pay him a salary for helping to promote and market my business. Now that money that I pay him, he pays his own club fees, and I get to write it off up to $12,000 per year per child, right? This is why you need a home-based business. Somebody needs to be teaching you this stuff, and we're the only ones doing it. Problem is, people want us to do it for free. We can't do it for free. $70 to start, $35 to $50 per month to run your business efficiently. You get our income shifting membership. It's going to give you all the tools and the resources that you need to make this work. Company is also going to pay you anywhere from $10 to $65 per referral. And then for people like me who are marketers and build a business from this, they also pay you anywhere from $3 to $8 per month per person that you refer, as long as those people stay active. So that's 4 streams of income. And here's how you get the 5th. You take your tax savings money. You use that to eliminate debt. Now, you brought money back in from taxes. You got your debt eliminated. That brought money back in. You minimize your expenses. That brought money back in. That's 3 streams. Now you start referring people to this income shifting membership. That's another stream. So now we're talking about 4 streams of income. And then if you want to take it to another level, you go ahead and you start investing in things like paper assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, real assets, precious metals, right? How about private equity businesses, right? You might have a friend who's got everything that they need to blow up their own signature sauce. They just don't have the capital. Well, guess what? You got 4 streams of income. You might put some of that money into a friend's investment, right? You might like the whole cryptocurrency thing. Now you got some money to play in the crypto game with. This is what we do, people. We teach you cash flow management. You can build a business around teaching cash flow management. Then we teach you how investments work, how to get double-digit returns on your money, right? Now, I told you guys at the beginning, I can't guarantee you an income stream because I don't know you. I don't know if you're willing to work. But I can show you the possibilities. So let me do this. Let me show you the possibilities of the type of income you could make if you're a real go-getter, if you're coachable, if you're not afraid to talk to people, you got some ambition about yourself. Let me show you how this works. Now, again, it's network marketing, so you knew at some point some circles was going to go up on this board, right? But this is you. myEcon is going to pay you $10 for the first person you refer. For the second person you refer, myEcon is going to pay you another $10. But for the third person you refer, I'm going to draw a line here because this signifies your advance in rank to executive vice president. And we have what's called a base shop compensation plan. So now your base shop is open. So basically 10-10 for the first 2 people. But for the third person you refer, myEcon is going to pay you $65. That's right. You pay 70 to get in, or your person pays 70 to get in, and myEcon give you 65 of it. Right? Same thing, right? So 65. Now, everybody that you personally refer, you're going to get this $65. But here's what's cool. In order for, let's say this is John. In order for John to start making $65 himself, he has to first bring on 2 people. He's going to get $10. You're going to get the difference of 55. It's called an override. Now, when John brings on his third person, he's going to get the whole 65. But at least in the beginning, on his first 2, you made a $55 override. And you might be thinking, well, Cortez, that's crazy, because once John puts his third person on, I don't make any more money. Well, let me tell you something about a word called leverage. See, John left 2 people in your base shop. These 2 people see John making $65 per person, and they say, John, I want to make $65 per person. How do I do it? He said, you got to get to put at least 3 people on. So this person goes out and puts his first person on. He gets $10. He puts his second person on. He gets another $10. And then when he puts his third person on, he gets the whole 65. But what happens to the $55 deficit from the first 2? That is also an override that also goes to you. And guess what? Every time someone puts their first 2 on, they stay in your base shop, and that goes on forever. You're making that $55 override. Now, some of you guys might be saying, well, Cortez, that's cool, $65, $55 override. You said you was going to show me $120,000 in about 18 months. You're right. Some of you can't envision that because you don't know anything about leverage. So let me show you how leveraged income works. All right, I'm going to put my little diagram over here for reference later. So this is you, right? You. And then you brought your first person on, got $10. Brought your second person on, got $10. Now, what you did do, though, this time is you brought person 3, 4, and 5. You got 65, 65, 65. All right. And I'm using this as a pattern for a reason, because I want to show you how to leverage income works. So basically what you did was you put 1, 2, 3 people in your base shop. If you did that and teach them how to do the same thing, that's 3 people in your base shop times 6, because each of these people, to get out of your base shop, they're going to leave you 2. So 2, 4, 6. So 3 times 6. I'm sorry, that's wrong. 3 times 2 equals 6, right? 2, 4, 6. So now you got 6 new people in your base shop. But guess what? They also left you times $55. Let me erase that real quick. Now, $55 times 6 is $330. Now, not bad piece of change for learning how to manage your income better yourself and teach a few other people how to do it. Cool? $330, not bad, but not nothing to write home about. Now, you taught these 3 people how to do the same thing. They went out and got 3 people in their base shop. Now, they still had to first get the first 2, but once they did that, they put 3 people in their base shop. That's 9 people times 2 equals 18. Again, that 18 is times $55, and that equals $990. Right? I'm gonna go down a few more levels just to show you how this works. 9 again times 3, because they all went and did the same thing you did, put 3 in their base shop. So now that number is 27 times 2, that equals 54 people in your base shop times $55, and that equals $2,970. Everybody tracking so far? I just want to show you what's possible. This is not a guarantee of income. I can't guarantee that you do this. And I promise these are numbers are for an example to show what's possible. No one ever does it exactly like this, right? Just want to show you what's possible, right? But then these people duplicate the same thing you did. They put 3 people in their base shop, right? So 3 people go into the base shop. That is 81 times 2 equals 162 times $55. And that's going to equal $8,910 for you. Again, not bad, but this is leverage, because once this thing grows and these people down here are putting in 2, you don't even know these people down here, right? But I want you to see how this works. So let's do it down a couple more levels. So 81 times 2, I'm sorry, these 81 people all went out and got them 3 again. So that's 243 times 2. That equals 486 times $55. And that's going to equal $26,730. Let's do it one more time for kicks and giggles. If all of these 243 put 3 people in their base shop, that's going to equal 729 times 2 is 1458 times $55, and that's going to equal $80,190. Now, if we add all of this up, that comes to $120,335. Now, let's put some timetables on this. Say, for instance, it took you 3 months to do that, right? And then it took you another 3 months to do this. And then it took you another 3 months to do that. Then it took you another 3 months to get this part done. Then it took you another 3 months to do that. Then it took you another 3 months. So every 3 months, this process is duplicating throughout your team. So we said in 18 months, working from home part-time, you put an extra $120,000 in your pocket. And that's just upfront money. Because when you get to here, you're at the top of our compensation plan, and then you start making $7 per month per person. So this system allows you to make a bunch of money in an arena where we absolutely need financial education. What was one of the 4 challenges? A low financial IQ. We teach you finances and capitalism in a very unique way, but a very effective way. So you learn how to do this stuff for yourself, and you can get your money right and help others get their money right. And then you can start earning some of these wow commissions over time. So that's it, man. If you like what you saw today and you know you're looking for a financial blessing, you're looking for a way that you can transform your life, this is the way to do it. Again, doing it this way is recruiting people, is getting out, is promoting, is marketing, is branding yourself, all of that good stuff, right? Absolutely got to do that if you're going to hit this level. But remember, you can do all of this stuff without having to sell or recruit. You can start building wealth. You won't do it in 18 months, but you can do it over time. Anybody here says, you know what, Cortez, I've seen enough. I want to go ahead and rock with you with this program. I realize that it is $70 to start. Got my credit card ready, got my $70 out, ready to make it happen. Then you said, Cortez, it's going to be roughly $35 to $50 per month. Correct. So somewhere right around $43, $49. It just kind of depends on what you want to do with this and how quickly you want to build. So that's what it costs you. You've seen what the benefit of having a home-based business can do for you. If you want to join this program, all I need you to do is get in touch with the person whose stream you're seeing this on, wherever you're seeing this out. Reach out to the person that shared this with you and let them know that, hey, this is a good, solid system. I love it at the price point, $70, not too high, not too low. $50 a month, that's very doable, especially when I see that I'm going to get anywhere from $200 to $600 back on my paycheck. So that makes sense to me. Anybody out there ready to pull the trigger right now? Or do you have questions? We got 4 minutes before 3, so I'll take a couple questions. Any questions? No questions on YouTube? All right. Any questions on Facebook? Let's see. Any questions? Solid system. I've been doing this for a little over 3 years, been having a blast, learned a lot, educated a lot of people, still got lots more people to educate on how capitalism really works and how they can leverage the power of a home-based business combined with the U.S. tax code and start building some multi-generational wealth for their families. If that's you, and it sounds like this program is a good fit for you, get on the other side and take a look. You can evaluate this thing for 3 whole days, $70 get you in. You can look around, poke around, look at all our resources and see if they fit, see if they work the way I say they do. If not, you cancel and you get your $70 back. I go one step above that. Hang out with me for 30 days. Let me help you. If I can't help you get on the road to building wealth in 30 days and you cancel before the 30 days are up, I will personally PayPal your $70 back. Now, that is, of course, if you join my team, right? If you join with somebody else, you ask them if they're going to give you a money back guarantee. But I personally, anybody who wants to work with me will guarantee their money for 30 days. Put you in our system. I work with you closely. You got to take some action. You got to do what it is that I want you to do in order to have success. And if you don't like where we're going, you say, man, I'm out of this thing. I'll give you your $70 back personally. Can't beat that. Anybody here willing to take a leap of faith and rock with your boy and start getting your personal finances together and then position yourself to start sharing this and educating others as well to make some of those commissions. No questions? All right. So I'm H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor to the Black community. Till I talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it. Peace out, y'all.